1983 Ford Escort RS1600i in black. Nice level looking car, this one. Nice gloss black shiny paintwork all the way around. Bodyweight wise, I'm going to start off the bonnet with our way around, point out any little marks, stuff like that, onto the interior, and then I'm going to fire it up into life. So, up the bonnet, lovely and straight and tidy, few stone chips here and there. Decals are all good, there's no edges flaking off them or anything like that. Underneath the window, all good there. A little bit of paint left in the seam, which you do get. And again, a little mark of the paint there, but good round there, no corrosion. As you come down the right-hand side, bumper's lovely and tidy. That lower valance is in really good order there. It's all lovely and dark grey, not light grey, not faded light, crystal clear. Spots and fogs are still there. Just finishing this one off really nice. As we come round and down, you can see how well it sits onto that right-hand side front wing. You'll find a tiny little bleb there, the arch lip. Even though there is that bit there, you can really pull on the lip and nothing's fallen off. There's still a nice lip there. There's a little bit of surface on this side of the paint. Sole section seems to be nice and tiny there, a little tiny bubble there. The joys of it being 2K sort of gloss black is they're really easy to paint. Little scratch there, one or two little scratches, but apart from that, all nice and level. Down the right-hand side, around the handles, good minor surface scratches there. A few chips out the back edge of the door. Little bubble on the back of the right-hand side rear door. Up and across the sunroof, this is where it counts more importantly. No corrosion around the roof. One or two light surface scratches. Little swirl marks. All nice and straight. No corrosion on the roof there. Around the rear windows, all lovely and tidy. Onto that rear arch on the rear right-hand side again. There's nothing coming off in your hand, there's nothing flaking off it, but we've got some surface, a few very minor bubbles on the actual paint side of the arch. Rest of the quarter's lovely and straight and tidy. Little car parking dent just there. Around the fuel filter's cap is good with no corrosion. Little scratch there. Perfectly presentable and usable, mega rare as well. I know we have got two in, but they are very, very rare, especially in black. Nice roll to exhaust air, finishing that off nicely. Rear lights are all clear and tidy. Boots all lovely and straight. The spoiler's in good order all the way across. There's no burn to that. There's no split on the corners there. It's nice and soft as well. Rear windows crystal clear. Around the toe eye, lower valance seem to be all good all the way across there. A very, very usable this car. All nice and shiny. I'd just roll it like that, I really would. Little scratch on the rear quarter. And again, this arch, again, you put your hand in. Nothing's falling off in your hand. There is some surface on the lip, again, on that rear left-hand side. The rest of the quarters, all lovely and shiny and tidy. Little dent there. A lot of these are sort of storage scratches where you can tell it's been off the road for a little while, and this is what sort of happens to them. Around the lock's good, back edge of the door's lovely. Decals are all good on this side. Wing mirror cap's crack-free. The roof's all rust-free from the left-hand side as well. A little bit of paint left next to the spoiler. Next to the window deflector, sorry. Wheels are lovely all the way around, sits properly level, this one. Around that arch there, a little bit of bubbling underneath the paint, but again, a lovely solid. You can see you can pull on these lips here on the front arches there. It's a nice sharp lip all the way around the arch. A little bit of bubbling, but again, very, very presentable. Uber rare.
All the glass matches the same reg, it's the original reg, it's on the HPI.
Right, that's good, you hear that? All the glass matches the original reg of the HPI. Door card's lovely, a little bit of wear at the grab handle. The seat itself in lovely condition, no rips, no splits, no tears. And especially for an 80s Ford, it sounds silly, but there's no cigarette burns on the driver's seat. You normally find that. Steering wheel's good, dashboard's all nice and tidy. One or two little cracks in the dashboard, again 80s Ford, that's pretty standard. All lovely and straight and tidy down the centre console. Headlining's clean and tidy as well. Lift that seat forward, and again, rear seats are all good. No heavy sag to the cloth. There's a little bit of creasing, but there's no heavy sag. And again, one or two little bins. That's, again, pretty standard, that for an 80s Ford. Into the boot. Nice and tidy. The boot parcel shelf's there, and it hasn't got big speaker holes in it. Left-hand side door card's lovely. Carpet set's good. Dashboard's nice. And again, the seats in lovely order. What we check on these is we always check the left-hand side bolster, because normally people swap the seats over. That's not the case with this one. They're a really cool classic bucket, those as well. They're mega comfy. Rear seats are good. All lovely and tidy. Into the engine bay, so it's a 1.6 litre petrol injection, this one. We're going to fire it up for you here. Go on, James. couple of revolutions. Once the fuel's up, it fires straight up. And there you have it. The RS1600i in black there. Nice solid looking car, that one. A few blebs on the arches, but unbelievably presentable as is. Sits nice and level as well. Been off the road for a few years, over periods of time like most of them have now. They're all sort of coming out the woodwork every week at the minute, but this is a proper car, this one in black as well, making it mega rare.